came from nowhere, a ghost in the air, drifting through streets without a care. Her heart weighed heavy, her eyes full of storms, a delicate soul in life's cruel forms. She found her escape in a powdered dream, a swirling haze, a silver gleam. But the pain remained, no matter the thrill, and time stood silent, standing still. Now she walks in a world that's torn apart, with shadows that stitch the seams of her heart. In a wasteland glow, her soul took its bow. A ghoul she's become, but she's stronger now. The fallout fell, and her world turned to gray.
Alright. Hello everybody. Oh wow, that was fast. That literally took seconds. I suppose surf might be the reason that that went off. I did see that he was on the server. But who knows? Huzzah. So I made a new gun today. Speaking of Surf Rage, this is something that I'd been kind of wanting to do for a little while, but I just would never remember. And this was, my shotgun character does not, like, she's got a pump action, she's got a combat shotgun, she's got the cold shoulder, she's got the pepper shaker, and what else? But I did not have a double barrel that wasn't, you know, like a pre-existing, like it was already the cold shoulder, and a lot of people say that, like, can't really get better than the cold shoulder. Well, I think I have. Let's take a quick look at it, shall we? So it is the standard, like my quad, with VATS cost reduction on there, but also limb damage and fractures. And this is like a combination of, like, I'm probably not the first person to come up with this idea, but in my opinion, it's way better. Like, already I felt like the cold shoulder was OP, but this is even better than that.
What are we gonna do, Pop?
And so I made this morning, and I've been playing around with it ever since. I think in terms of just base damage numbers, I mean, it's your standard, but the fact that I could put it out there so fast, and with the limb damage and the explosion damage, kind of puts it over by quite a bit of what the cold shoulder can actually do. And without actually, like, looking at numbers, I couldn't give it to you, like, down to the exact amount of damage it is, but it definitely, I did a side-by-side comparison, and I was just like, this is just insane. Probably end up turning that into a video pretty soon, because I did record some of that footage. here we are, starting off.
That makes your day more fun.
Bloodied Bone, Pirate Punch. Because they just finished up an eviction notice. Like, that was another thing. Like, I showed up for it and it was already done. So this has been an interesting thing today. Hey, Miss Lauren. How you doing? I'm glad you're here in case somebody needs to get my attention. I mean, not that you're the only one, but like you're the only one I know for sure that will actually poke me. Oh, all right. I haven't been online yet for 76, so that's cool. Yeah. Let me This gun is so nasty. It is absolutely mind-boggling how nasty this gun is. Like, for most trash mobs, I don't need more than 2 shots. And, like, 1 is almost enough. Oh man, there's so many people here that everything, like, are gonna lose frames real fast. Yeah, and the funny thing is like, I actually, updated my video driver today. Can you tell? Because I don't think I can. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I suppose that 18 people at this event. That's like 6 less than I think the server can actually hold. Yeah, and there's so much stuff going on, like I can't even get a kill in. I mean, I'm trying really hard to get in there. Maybe we might not have gotten through to you. No, I did. On a, if it's a personal message, if it's a PM, you know, that's totally fine. I've got almost all at-me's turned off in other people's Discords, but I think it should say something to me if you at me in our Discord. But I have to acknowledge the fact, like, I have to acknowledge the fact that OBS is being weird, and the fact that I already don't see a scroll bar, you know, doesn't help. There, that one is. A lot of the challenges were very easy. And I'm already, like, without even really trying, I'm almost 180 on the scoreboard. All right. Let's open her up and see what we got. Will they be an aid? I think they are. What did we get? Chameleon prototype. Eh. Regenerating prototype. I mean, it's script. That script. So I think today's going to be a pretty chill day. I got literally 2 hours of sleep, and I've been in and out of, like I was out doing some adulting today, and I was practically falling asleep. Like, I wasn't driving, but, like, I was just like, damn. I found myself, you know, drifting a couple of times. I'm not as bad as Spen, though. Yep, there's that. There's that. There it is. From here on in, it's all... Yeah, I felt like I was on rails. Until, but then I actually got to do a little bit of streaming with Stabby for a little bit. First time, actually, like, you know, joining Stabby in one of her streams. And that was wild. We did a naked silo run. Oh my god, I have so many fish. How far am I into this character? It's been a while since I played this one. Ooh, we have a Ziamara joining the team. Or Ziamara's parent. Hardened mess. I am fishing saw wave in the chat, right?
Anyone and everyone's welcome.
I mean, that works.
Except cowboys. We got enough of them over in Congress. What are we gonna do, Bob?
Yeah, and I got a couple of code pieces, so
Have you met my friend Bruno
there's a
yet?
chance that we could
They
get
say
into
he's
some
the
trouble.
strongest bolt in the world.
But since we got a little bit of time here, I think, yeah, let's go ahead and get some fishing going. So we have kill a Mirelurk Queen. We need 3 Mirelurk Queens. Wow, I bet you those are camped all to hell. And the new season, it's like the second half of the season. I don't even, like, I managed to finish up the season before I even finished up the, oh.
I'm so glad I finally caught up with you.
Ziamar going into Daliop? Of her own free will? Alright, I'll join you guys in just a second. You see that? This is what a limb damage shotgun can do. Big hats off to Damn Surfer, aka Surf Rage, for giving me this information. But doing a limb damage shotgun build is ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. So I had been meaning to, for quite a while, to actually make a weapon, but I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. And with the amount of success that I've gotten out of both Tesla rifles and black powder rifles for limb damage and fractures, like, I was just like, the double barrel does more damage than the pump. And so I was like, we'll see how that works out. Hey, how about some lunch boxes, y'all? There you go. I'll drop 3 on that one. Ziamara's looking spicy today. Looking like Thanksgiving turkey over here. I'm going to dump all this stuff off here. I don't need any of this. Turkey ghouls are in. Gobble, gobble. Meat stew, company tea, deathclaw steak, scorpion. Pemmican. There's so much of this stuff. I haven't even cooked all of it yet. Cake. Fillets. You ready? You ready for this? Let's go.
Team, it's Dodge. Our communications.
I'll go into animal research because that's people deserve to die if they're experimenting on animals. Like unethical testing. And this is something like this gun rips apart. It rips up assaultrons. Unbelievably good at assaultrons. Okay. Miss Lauren, she's got to get her gun off today. That's pretty insane. I did. Y'all ladies don't need me. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna be too late. They're gonna be dead by the time I get there. Yeah, they weren't even like actual like mobs. Those weren't even worthwhile mobs. It was like I could have spit and killed them. Oh, all right. Well, I'll just hang out here.
Take out another batch of them before we can get the next code.
Y'all got that all on lockdown anyway, huh? Yeah, you see that shit? Headshots are like instant kill for daily ops mods. That's better than one shooting trash, you know, since they tend to be over leveled and armored. Oh, that's a dead end. Oh, man. I need a pizza so bad. I've been on this mad, like, pizza kick lately with, like, authentic freaking, pepperonis. No, really? Okay.
Next code carriers in your area now. I don't have exact details, so make your kills quiet. Wouldn't want them calling the cavalry in.
No! No! Oh, did I? Yeah, that's right. You ladies got that, and then...
Take that code to the next interceptor. Keep your eyes peeled.
Alright, that's not gonna work.
Really starting to rile them up.
I got this. Do you guys need more than these? More than one?
Well done. One more to go.
Check it out. Crossbow.
Weapons hot. Eliminate another round of them. I'll try to pin down that last.
That's another thing. When when the new season comes up, I'm bringing the bow character back. No one saved me. No, you were instant skulled. You went straight to skull according to what I saw on my screen. So if something happened before then, I missed. There it is again. I can't. And I'm way over here on the other side of the arena. And they're invisible. Are they doing the invisibility and piercing bullets trick? Because that might explain a lot. I know you tend to have about 12 tons of lead in your pants when you walk. So that's probably not helping your dodging the run and gun. Unless you've unloaded recently. Are you carrying your usual... No? Well, yeah, you probably are. I don't see you sprinting. I'm sorry, though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So damn sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Delia. I tried.
On that final code. This code carrier's readings are off the charts. Approach with caution.
Oh! Set phasers to fuck them up. Why am I not getting... Okay, because he's still invisible. He's immune to crippling. Okay. Well, how about a little fire, Scarecrow? He's just hanging out in the back, you know, like you do. There can't be SARS in town. Uh-oh. And it's tea time. Wow. We still had a little less than a minute to go on that. Well done, ladies. Yeah, so when the new season drops, I'm bringing the Archer character back, and we're gonna play with crossbows because let's be frank, like I like crossbows. I like that they're like bows in general getting a massive buff, or at least planned to. But I really haven't gotten much crossbow play. Only when I was really like, a lot of it was mostly doing the the Pioneer Scout stuff. You know, where like using the crossbow was kind of it was part of the package of doing the archery, and the archery is one of the easier ones to do it. But like beyond that, I just felt that crossbows weren't really in a good place compared to the other two bows. So, but I intend to, when that comes back around, I would very much like to do a crossbow playthrough. Gone fishing. I don't think she's gonna make it. Okay. Alright, let's see if the other one is up. Because I gotta put the fishing hat on. They're invisible, I was just shooting everywhere. Yeah, same. That's one of the reasons, like, I'm so glad I had a gun that had a conical spread on it. Look at that. I missed half those shots, but the one I got... Look at that, just a sliver of health. Come at me, bro. She's gonna stand up and then immediately sit down. Doesn't fire as fast as a cold shoulder, but I do not care. That extra limb damage is juicy. Will you look at that? Don't you wish your shotgun was hot like me? Is it up? Nope. Oh well. That's fine. Where is another one? Maybe up here at the lake bed? Well, it's a good sign that these are up. Although I'm not fond of the fact it pushed me so far away from the, Oh, there you are. Hey there, lady. That makes me so happy. Okay. What is the angler horde? Okay, let's do that. It's not giving me much, this game is giving me a lot of distractions. I haven't even started the fishing yet. Okay, is it me, or do these seem glitchy as shit? Why does it always gotta be power armor pieces? Oh, I see you there. Oh my god. Seriously? Just checking on something. I'm very curious, like, where am I at? I'll find out here in just about 2 seconds, though. Aha. It has been a while. This looks gross, ladies. Why are we fishing here? This shouldn't take too long, I don't think. But I'm pretty sure Cordelia's on a Mark II reel. It's so gross. Yeah. She's 2 of 21 fish that she's caught. So I'm pretty sure it's a Mark I reel. This is going to be interesting. Well, I guess we'll see where she ends up at the end of the day. At least we don't have to do the stupid drunk fishing again. I was just like, what was the point of that? What are you trying to say about fishermen? And they gave us all missions like for 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, fish for 10 fish in each zone. Oh, okay. Did you guys need me to set up a camp here or something? Nope, there it went. That was a monster. That thing ran like whoa, like Usain Bolt. Yeah, did you only need one daily op today? Usually it's like, if it's a daily, it's do one daily op, but if it's a weekly, it's 3. I'm probably going to do Skyline Valley right after this because I have the fishing daily there. Your fishing daily is here. Right on. I gotta make me a coffee. I am not awake. Feeling a little woozy over here. Damn. That fish was like, hey, now you see me, now you don't. This water is so gross. One more time. They move too fast. That was probably a what is it? The tiny little freshwater shark. The one that eats scum. Oh, nice! Congratulations, Miss Lauren. Look at that. I got a leatherback too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was. synchronized awesomeness. Well done. Yeah, I was about to say that usually... Yeah, there's almost always some kind of NPC here. And it's raining. This should be fun. Come on down. Oh, you son of a bitch. You telling me I can't target it when it's down below? Yeah, no VATS targeting of anything that's below water. Can't do it. That should tell you how fragile VATS actually is. Ain't that a kick in the head? Give me your glowing blue fish. Give it. Huzzah. Catch efficient. Wait a minute. 1 of 3? I wonder if that's like an earlier one or something. Yeah, that was a storm swimmer right there. I should probably eat fish before doing this, so I get less less shenanigans on the line. Yeah, there's so much difference between Mark 1 and Mark 4 reels. You can catch so many more fish in 5 minutes with the Mark 4. They just reel faster. You know, I was outpacing other people with it, and I was just like, huh. Yeah. Only needed with the 3 fish in Skyline? I'm gonna have to look at that challenge again. I'm wondering if I'm not... Like, I got 1 done, but I'm wondering if there's still, like, the 10. Am I meant to... Because it was pretty much the... Yeah, catch a fish, that's 14. That's 14 total. Yeah, but if you divvy that up, of course, of your challenges in the different region, getting 21, like, by the time you get to 21, you're on your way to finishing a 3rd regional. If you wanted to chop it up like that. That's why they call it a challenge. Yeah, that's the only one I don't have either. On my main, well, I guess he's sort of my main now. On Tom. Kill a gulper. Like, I don't care about that. Catch fish while intoxicated. Okay. And then toxic ash heap and toxic valley. Yeah, it's only 3 from this one. More rare fish are common in the rain. Catch any glowing fish. Catch any local legend. Yeah, there's new events. Like these right here. And then there's the old fishing ones. So I gotta catch a piranha. Is that in the weekly though? Or in the so I have ash heap, toxic valley, but no forest? Alright, I guess I can't dash that up. But let me go turn this in. Let me turn that in at least. But yeah, only 3? And I'm happy it's not catch 70 fish. Because I wouldn't even bother using the better bait on that.
Thank you for catching them fish. We needed more bait.
And then I have all of this. It's 190. Plus all the new fish I got. I have a glowing and a regular. Oh, I'm wondering if this is just fish that somebody just gave me. I'll have some grilled fish and lemonade, please. Mutated public event. Next one's going to be in about 15 minutes. Well, let's give the gulpers a shot, and we'll see if that Mirelurk Queen is up. 20 gulpers! Like, how is that even... That's not even sane. I might just skip that one. Really? What were they giving you? A cover bonus? I don't know if I got it in me to, like, to do that many fish today. Yeah, if there's all these dead Mirelurks, and then there's the queen's dead. Got an alpha code piece. Is there only two here? I thought there was a third one. Yeah, that's not him. No, that's just a big old stump. Drop rate on a unicorn mask. Is that like a 1 out of 1 try? How did you get a 100% glowing unicorn drop? Did you cheat? Are you a dirty cheater, cheaterkins? Not that I would judge. I truly, I wouldn't care. Stabby! What's up, Miss Stabby? Yeah, it's lame. There's only two here. Bethesda's like, I've got a great idea. Let's make players kill 20 gulpers on a server that generally only has 5 or 6 on them. Isn't that just a great idea? Going back again soon though. Stabby's like, I ain't done yet. I ain't heard no bell, Tommy. I ain't heard no bell. You asked Mr. Morp, yeah, for 100%. He would. He's been out of this game for months and he still has everything. Yeah, I might just farm gulpers on my own server or private server later. Like I don't have the emotional fortitude to chase 20 gulpers down. Not today. Not on 2 hours of sleep. Fastest horde base, fastest horde that I ever did. 6. What's up? How is everybody? Did you just finish streaming? Because I thought you guys did like quite a while ago. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Mm, 8 minutes until mutated event. Please let it be eviction notice. Alright, I'm going to try Quarry again. Been done for a couple hours. I thought so. I thought you were. What made you stay in? Just hanging out with friends? Usually by the time I'm done streaming in 76, I'm looking for an excuse to like play something else or at least decompress. Let it be moonshine, you moon for the goal. You mean for the golfers? So, Ash, while intoxicated, yeah, I could do those. I'll go to the Ash heap first. Oh, this is a good sign. Yeah! Come to Papa. I need to farm salt though. Oh, that's... I mean, it's not super easy to get your hands on, but it's not difficult. There's at least... There's so many spots just off the top of my head I know to get salt. You can get them at most, like, campgrounds, too. So, let's just take this from the top. Let's do Ash Heap. Looks like somebody's got a camp here already. I'll see if I've actually got... Or maybe... I don't know if I have enough. Because I think it only takes about... I couldn't take more than 4 or 5 alcohol. Let's see what she's got. You selling any alcohol in here? No, but there's pepper. Oh, there is a vodka.
of service. Now, trading
Mutt chops.
supplies and munition.
What you think you gonna do with them mutt chops? 45 of whiskey at the mall. Yeah, that's where I got it last time. Give me your nuke cards. Give it. Of course, with the gun that's got the least range out of all the guns I own, that's the one it chooses to take off on. There we go. No autographs. No, please.
Unauthorized access of secure transport container. Starting under dropkick protocol. Detonation.
Yeah, I don't think I've got enough alcohol. Does anybody need anything while I'm out? Because I know you can get it at the waste ring. Yeah, and, well, that's the thing, is I can't go into the Wayward because I'm a ghoul. They don't like ghouls. $105 salt, damn. You could start an industry with that much. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess I won't need to buy it. I'm glad I checked.
Ma'am.
I like the way he said, ma'am, like he wasn't sure.
Serve and protect.
So there's a bourbon.
May I be of assistance?
Yeah, 4 vodka plus 1 bourbon.
May I be of assistance?
Let's just grab these just to be safe. Oh, and then Beast of Burden shows up. Damn it. That was pretty quick. Does this person have a weather machine? Or is it just a parked boat? It's not even decorated. What the f... Oh, it's because it's all up here on land. Okay. Well, at least it's not a crappy event.
So listen up. I arranged the meeting with some local. They were all like, "Hey, we want to buy you bonds." Being the young entrepreneur I am, and a craftsman of the best artisanal bonds around, how could I resist? Anyway.
Yeah,
turns out these
yeah,
guys were
Luca, you're
actually
just
cultists.
selling bombs.
They waylaid me and took the goods. I barely got out alive. I'm so screwed if Uncle Vinny finds out. So I need you to go get everything back, so I can get back. Before
That's what I
Uncle
think of
learns
you.
what happened. I'll pay you.
So they, Mona Lisa, that's a box. It's a large barn and a set. Saw they were loading up the cargo into a few different stashes around the loop. Gotta figure out how to get in and grab everything we, you can.
Artisanal bombs. That just sounds terrible. As a person who works in the food service industry, like, really? But I think that's the point, though, is to point out like how ridiculous that sounds. Medic's chainsaw, are you healed by damage? Huh.
Okay, that's all the doors. Get back.
Really? Screw you, pal.
Yeah, baby. Nice. Grab the goods and bring it back to good old Mona Lisa and the peso.
I was about to say, where are that voices coming from?
Great. Mona Lisa's fully loaded. Let's hit the road and get out of here.
Let's hit the road.
What the hell is that thing? You? I can see it from here. Kill it before it, goes this way.
AASMG. Well, all right. All right, back to this. I can get at least 2 of these cleaned up. And we'll see how that works out. Yay, holy fire. Oh, wait, hold on. I did all that work. Grilled fish, and let's do old possum. Let's get that off the thing there. Yeah, he does have a rain machine up now. He must have been building the camp when I arrived. This all looks like it was just thrown together. Whoever this person is. Oh. We lost Ziamara. What happened, girl? Don't die. Right. I'll share that laugh with you. Hey. There they are. Or there they were. Yeah, I'm not going to try and catch all of the... And then the old possum wore off. So I can get about 4 fish before it wears off. It must be because like I don't have the biocom on this character anymore. She used to wear the biocom Actually, no. She's got biocom. Because I took the pneumatic off all of my chest slots. Because it's such a bogus. It's such a bogus add-on. For any, like, stagger is, if you get stagger and melee, like, that's fine. It doesn't really hurt you so much. But when you get staggered as a ranged person with a weapon with a high reload rate, that's terrifying. Because then that'll get you killed. But any of those weapons that have the really long reload, it doesn't matter how much stagger reduction you have, because it's not the reduction. The reduction isn't enough to help. Ooh. This is... Eh. I'm gonna lose the vodka buff just before I pull it out of the water. Hey, what's up, Lost? Oh, it's been a weird and wacky day. Yep. I thought I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. Did I lose the catch a fish? Fish while intoxicated. Alright. Well, I'm going to take a hint and actually... There we go. Since this was free alcohol. How are you doing, Lost? It's been a day. I am like crazy exhausted. I did not get much sleep last night. I'll sleep good tonight, though, that's for sure. That is for certain, certainage. Boop. And I think, is that one more to go? Oh, check it out! Dyson Zhang with the big fish. Well done. Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. No! It's gonna, yeah, that's gonna escape. Yep. Because I got a shitty little Mark 1 reel. Though I do have a new combo I want to try out for Dead by Daylight. I actually posted this cool perk loadout to Hala since like he was like really liked flashbangs. So somebody made like this crazy niche flashbang build. I thought he might be interested in checking it out. So who knows? We'll see what's up. But basically the idea is like flashbangs are like catalysts to constantly view the aura of the killer and to thwart them. Oh, I could just do Toxic Valley. Huh, alright. I mean, yeah, why not? I'll do Toxic Valley. I guess maybe I will finish this up. But yeah, since like I remember Hala was like trying to build DBD perks around, like he really wanted to like the flashbang. And so I thought that he'd be interested in a build like that. The person who presented the build was really good at looping, though. Like he was all about keeping the killer all tied up. Let's catch 10 of these. All these dirty fish. So far, not one mix-up with OBS. I'm pretty happy about that. Everything seems to be working pretty good, too. Becco, how goes the camping trip? So, did it? How? Was it just like an overnight trip or something? One violent night. Yeah, see, I don't consider that camping. That's an overnight. To me, camping is like you leave your number behind for somebody in case you don't show up 5 days later. And they find pieces of you in the forest. Or there's the potential of... to me, that's camping. Not that I'm judging. I'm just saying, like... When I say I'm camping, it's usually because, like, I intend to, like, know technology. Oh yeah, no, I grew up outdoorsy. I had half of my family's from the inner city, the other half of my family's from the countryside. So my parents met when my mom she was really big into horses. And so my dad worked at the horse farm that she used to frequent. So we'd spend time, like, for the most part, and then I did live out in the country for a little while. We had, like, animals. We had a horse. We had all kinds of, like, rabbits and chickens and dogs. We had, like, 3 dogs at one point in time, all outdoor dogs. Hunting dogs. I did hunt for a while. I love to fish. I'm a big fishing person. But yeah, I'm absolutely an outdoors person. Mostly when I do go, it's usually because I'm a big hiking person. Don't you dare. Yeah, I was also, like, in the Boy Scouts. That probably doesn't... Okay, so it might not mean that might not mean anything from somebody from Turkey, but Boy Scouts are basically like, it's practically a concentration camp for kids. But, like, you would go and you'd learn how to, like, basically live outdoors. But it also came with a bunch of other stuff, too. Like, sometimes it had, like, sports. Like, I played baseball for my scout group. I was a flag bearer. I was generally a pretty wholesome kid. And when I came out, I kicked the door down. Because I came from a not ultra-religious family, but a pretty strong religious family too, so. But, like, they needed to know that I had skills. So yeah, hunting, fishing, taking care of animals, knowing how to ride. I had to know all of that. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, like, we have a garden here and everything. Okay. Enjoy, sir. Hold up. There we go. You guys all right up there on the stage? A good skill's butchering. Yes, yes. I know how to butcher, too. I can butcher most small game. Because it's all pretty much the same thing. I can butcher birds and small livestock. I've never fully butchered a cow, but I have butchered a pig before. I've butchered a deer. Plenty of fish. Like, oh my god. I've got more experience, like, handling fish than anything else. So I have a question for you, Miss Amara. How did you go from the Lucky to Ginger Smurfette? Like, what is the inspiration to go from Ginger Smurfette? Is it... Like, I can't even imagine where that came from. Oh, it. Easy peasy. His blue people could do something. I asked blue people, am I a Smurf? And rolled with it. Ah, okay. Just rolled with the joke. Legit. Oh, there we go. So I need 7 more fish, and that's pretty much that. Ah, okay, so this Dyson dude, okay, he apparently we're going his way. Dyson Zhang. I mean, I don't know for sure what they are, but I'll default. What can my blue people do for you? Like, why would he just say that out of nowhere like that? Like, that's so silly. They crashed. Well, at least I got to keep the storm clouds. Yeah. That was probably a potbelly Celt. As a mod, we are blue. Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. I'm just wasting bait. I forgot what it was like to suck at fishing again. Seeing as it's equipment based and not skill based. Ugh. 5 kills in daily? Alright. You gonna be alright with that? Because I could totally join you. We could just do the whole thing. Why do you need 5 kills in the daily? Like, what kills in the daily do you need? Or did you re-roll for that? Yeah, they are mutated, aren't they? You get them mutated kills. This is humbling. This is super humbling. You gonna be alright in there? Just watch your health bar sink. And dead. Do you need help? Because I could drop this. I don't mind. I had that. What a pain in the ass. Oh, looks like you got backup. Yeah, they're awfully invisible today. It's got to be hard just tracking them down. And one more. You're getting tore up. Damn. Ram was my hero today. How so? I ain't a role model. uh, if your heroes wear black, I'm your guy. I only died 1 billion times. Well, I mean, you were trying to rock a bloodied build without armor. Like, I don't know how to explain it to you any other way. And I'm a ghoul that's fairly well kitted out. But I couldn't let you show me up though. So that's why I was just like, yeah, I'll strip down too. I don't care. But yeah, if since I'm pretty sure everybody in chat's also subbed to Stabby, like the first 2 hours of that stream was just us being absolutely nutballs. Oh, I didn't need to be here. I thought I was going to the Gulper Lagoon. Stabby was straight up playing hard mode on survival difficulty. Wow, really? Bethesda, can you please fix your game? Oh, I see. Only once the mob has moved can we consider it a... Well, there we go. That's 11 of 20. That's not bad. Maybe they've relented. Maybe I don't have to fight so many people to kill gulpers. Are you hopping back in? I can go join my voice chat. Ooh. Oh, I thought there was something like, there was like a bunch of mutant dogs or something. Ah, okay. Alright. Gonna hang with the PlayStation crowd. I'm just hearing all kinds of things of exploding in the distance. I don't know what that is. Are you still in the daily op? No, you're finally out? Okay. Jerry Tracks Camp. What do we got here? Tweaked 115. Lakeside Fogging Encampment build. Oh, Giggles is on the server. With Wastelander 55. I think I've seen that name before. I think Giggles knows that person. Oh, yeah. Always lurking. Always lurking. Making me paranoid, Giggles. What's up with that? But, I do have a key card. Let's see what's going on. Can we make some trouble in River City? So we've got Alpha and Charlie. Gorilla Chair, Plasma Cutter. $642. Could I get a nuke in the air in time? Probably. But should I? Oh, so Chaplain Plus has a camp in a very cool area. I'm curious as to whether or not they're a camp builder. Let's go see. Oh, it's pretty basic. Yeah, I was told that this spot up here got changed. Well, oh, that's not every day that you see something like that. Oh, I didn't even... Wow, I didn't have a POI? Oh. What the hell, Ram? Yeah, I don't have Dark Hollow. This one's bugged for me. That POI is bugged. I do not like it. Oh, yeah, Kabong. El Kabong. Nice. What do we have here?
That means I like you.
Green paint. This camp's been around if they've got the candy bowl from last year. Not a whole lot going on. Yeah, it was just basically set up so that somebody can... Also, I'm curious, since you can build stuff where people have, like, if you've got, like, if you're in a private team, and you could build stuff for people, the weather machine that's on the scoreboard... The weather machine that's on the scoreboard, is that something that you could put on other people's camps? I'm very curious about that. Stone's Throw camp. Let's go check out Stone Throw's camp. But I suppose I could get an expedition in. Who's up for an expedition? ladies. We live for coffee. We die for coffee. Insert heavy metal music. This person is doing a service right here. What's the most dominant fighting style? I will tell you what I've learned over the course of dealing with both strikers and ground fighters and everybody else. The most devastating martial art I've ever gone up against was boxers. I got murdered by boxers because they're, in my opinion, there is not a whole lot of upper body martial arts that are better. They teach movement. There's so many components to boxing that make it such a superior art form. But if you add boxing to ground fighting, that is a deadly individual. I'm giving you my opinion. I got wrecked by boxers. How I had to defeat boxers is I took their legs. I basically turned their legs into jelly. Like there were not a lot of boxers who could take a lot of leg hits, and then after a while they couldn't stand. But when they got close, I got wrecked by them. So definitely, I would say people who have expertise in mixed fighting styles. If you do like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu boxing, that's pretty devastating. I fought in the early days. I fought a lot of Taekwondo people, and this was before like the UFC was even out. Dominate our boxer on the ground. Well, yeah, because if you're a ground fighter, of course you're going to dominate a boxer on the ground. Like that's not their specialty. But I was not a ground fighter when I went into that. I was a striker. I mean, I could do ground. Like I did mostly judo for ground fighting. And my jiu-jitsu instruction was broken up. Like we had karate, judo, and aikido. And I actually had more fun doing aikido, even though aikido is not really a battle art. But aikido has saved my ass many occasion. Not in the ring. Did you have a license to teach? Or are you talking about... Can I check if you wouldn't mind? What are you talking about? What license? Amateur license or... No, I did semi-professional. I was basically amateur. But this was long before, like, I got my black belt I had gotten, was it like 91? Yeah, it was a long time ago. But I would go underneath the first jiu-jitsu company that I played with was Kokushiru. They were jiu-jitsu, but I very often used Thai boxing because before I was doing Kokushiru, I was doing Thai boxing. And then later I went from Kokushiru to Shoburo-ru. And that's where I did a lot more, even though my sensei at the time did not feel that competition was smart. He was not a competition. He was not a person who taught that kind of thing for competition. He was a life skills person. Can't stay on top. Yeah, I got murdered by a lot of Brazilian. I got murdered. Never in the ring, but I never really took a Brazilian person in the ring. Like I said, I dealt with more strikers. And then as I got more in with strikers, I was just like, aha, let me learn some grappling. So I did. I got into the grappling, and I was able to have an edge over a lot of the strikers that I was up against. Oh, wait, I completely... Yeah, I gotta talk to him. Yeah, but I studied with the Kronk. There were a lot of Kronk boxers in the jiu-jitsu club that I was in.
Yeah, you can't see my codes. You wouldn't understand.
Well, he's not giving me the mission? We had a lot of visitors from other local clubs, including the Kronk from Detroit. And those guys were brutal.
You're on business.
Like, their trainer had lineage. I remember the first dude I went up against was this one Mexican dude. He was about half my height, but he was just as wide as I was. Kickboxing class every Sunday. But I did also more eclectic things. Like, I actually did Jiao-Gar for a while. That was a lot of fun. But I wouldn't go so far as to say, like, did Kung Fu really help me in the ring? Not really. It did a lot more good in self-defense than it did in the ring, because there's a lot of, like, in Jiao-Gar they do a lot of point striking. And point striking is brutal if you get him in the neck, or you get him in the head, or you get him in the eye, you get him in a soft spot. I think the silliest thing I watched was a Qigong. It was in Chicago with the Kokushiru Club. I was visiting the sensei at the University of Illinois, who was my teacher's teacher. And we saw Qigong being practiced, and that was really weird. This isn't America. We only have two options here, wrestling and boxing. Well, yeah, I mean, in America, you are spoiled for choice. And I was just curious. When me and my jiu-jitsu instructor wanted to try and break away and do our own thing, one of our criteria was, once you became a brown belt, you had to go and visit and spend time in another martial art and then bring that back to us. That chapter never got off the ground. It was not popular, and we didn't have the money to actually afford space. So we just kind of, it was mostly like we did it in a garage. It's like a 4-car garage. Bringing back memories. But now that makes me curious. Are the Kokushiru people even around anymore? My judo instructor was actually one of the Chinese Olympic competitors. Yeah. So Kokushiru is based out of New York City. And Higashi is, according to what I see, publication date April 5th, 2025. Yeah, he's still around. Holy shit. One of the stories he had told me was like during he used to go to Okinawa and get into fights at the American bars with American military men. What's up, Spen? He used to get into fights with all the military men to test out his jiu-jitsu. Another Caucasian champion in the UFC. Here in America, Caucasian has a different undertone to it than it would, because obviously Caucasian means from the Caucasus Mountains. In America, it just means white people. It's a gross underrepresentation of what that word is, but that is how they take that here. But that's awesome. I'm very glad. What's his name? Nurmagomedov is going to be missed. I was kind of like, what? When he like took it, defended it, and then was gone. And I was like, first of all, smart, because that's your health. Second off, he wasn't counting on the UFC to make him rich. You know, he was going to be who he was no matter what. Kamzat Chimaev. Oh, that name rings a bell. He's been in the game for a while, I think. Who was talking about them? Yeah, we're confusing people. When I went to Canada, I used to tell the Canadian border guard, I was like, I'm a crazy American, and no matter what they found in my vehicle, no matter what they thought was weird about me, I could easily say that and get it, and they would just look at me funny and wave me through. So what's next? Stainman, hello. Hello. It's the first time I've seen you in my channel, I think. Oh, what's next? What do I want to do? I guess we could just wait 1 minute for the event. Moonshine Jamboree. That's a waste of a mutated event. But I'll go. That'll get me my gulper kills. There is a silver lining. Yeah, how's it going, Stain? How you doing? Wow, I didn't even get the shot in? This gun is so OP! Bad tornado warning in your area? Good lord. And what part of the world are you in, Stain? I thought you were European. And if I'm... is there tornado country in Europe? Yeah, absolutely. Be safe. Because I live near Tornado Alley in the United States, and that stuff can get really scary here. We are, every single storm we have, if it's just a little bit wild, it's on the edge of being a tornado at any given point in time. We have round-the-clock tornado watches. You know, the moment they think it's going to turn into one, everybody knows. She's a weasel. Orange Clean. Valor McLeod. Rick Trishan. I see Miss Lauren is 10,000 miles away. Or was. I mean, United States near Cleveland. Oh, you're near my old stomping grounds. Yeah, I'm originally from Detroit. I just thought maybe I've got you mixed up with somebody else then, because I thought when I heard you in Spen's Discord, you sounded to me like you had a European accent. But yeah, if you're in Ohio, you're right at the very front of the Tornado Alley. Try living in Oklahoma. Oh yeah. Yeah. Cuz not only it's not the being lifted part that sucks. It's getting pieces of dirt and detritus in your face and eyes. You're going to lose a layer of skin in Oklahoma. I'm posting up right here. This is where, like, the gulpers come from. Oh, are they melee? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely got you mixed up with somebody else then. Well, if that's the case, you know, if people, if the, I'm gonna go hop in my Discord. There we go. Okay. Faux brick. He's like, I don't care if you need gulper kills. Oh yeah, later lost. This is being very uncooperative for kills. It does not help that I have a shotgun. Oh yeah, between waves. That makes sense.
Other
junky single action. What?
Jolly good show. We lost just enough venom to make a batch, and there's still plenty of room in the tub. Let's see how much more we can collect.
Yeah, when they're at the 0 point, you can't even cripple them. Yeah, you let them run right past you. Would you go AFK or something? Damn. Why not? No, not quite enough though. Blow up everything! Issue between me and Ohio is the memes on Reddit I saw before. It's alright. I know a few people in the community from the Ohio area. Some of the stuff I can actually turn into other things, but I'll need like other components to make the good recipes. Are you on console? I am not. I should probably put that in my tags, shouldn't I? But no, I am on PC. Hey, why are you not dying? A bashing is counted as melee attack last I understood, right? Right? Yeah, see, it worked that time. Let me roll that one down the hill. Thinking about getting a PC lady. Guess who doesn't know shit about them? Is it you? I mean, if you're looking for advice, I wouldn't know what to tell you what's good current. My computer is like at least 4 or 5 years old at this point. It is me. I would have to say, like, my approach to getting computers is figuring out what kind of graphics card I want to run, and then have your computer built around that. There are a lot of, like, PC builders out there that can really help. PC builds on YouTube and get a general idea. Yeah, look. Yeah, it wouldn't. Yeah, Giggles knows. Giggles knows what's up. But for me, I know that I'm not happy with a computer if I spend less than $1,000 on it. Mostly, I'm closer to the 1.2K mark. That's US dollars. Right now, that's a lot of money.
Excuse me, but if you haven't noticed, the stills are being attacked.
Like, I would have to say that when I first got this computer, it was really good. It was really good. But if I were to post its stats, it would be somewhat embarrassing. PC after 6 years of console gaming. I have not played console seriously since, like, I want to say, like, the early 2000s. I've always had a PC, mostly because, like, when I was a kid, I was crazy. I was obsessed with owning a computer. Still use it. Yeah, well, I mean, for some things, controller's really, really good. Just not for first-person shooters. Keyboard and mouse will always dominate. I know people who... But, like, first-person shooters are a really weird case because, like, there are people with, like, weird trackball and controllers that will, like, they're 8-button trackball controllers that play PvP in, like, esports and shit. Like, that's a crazy group of people. I would never spend that kind of money for PvP. And yeah, I had to force myself to learn how to use keyboard and mouse. Coming off controller was really hard for me. And also, like, it didn't help at the time that I had my entire left shoulder had been shattered in a combat incident. I'm all levels of broken up. I used to do battle LARPs, boffer LARPs, and I got into a really nasty accident that shattered my left shoulder because I took a tumble. Which was in Ohio, of all places. It was right outside Columbus, Ohio. How's that? All done. Lack of thermal. Yeah, you got to change that every now and then too. You can't just let that stuff exist. I'm not a fan of opening up my computer and messing with the thermal paste. I'm not a fan of it. I would rather have somebody else do it. That way, if something goes wrong, I can blame them. Alright, time to do the end game boss of inventory management. Yeah, my girlfriend still uses a controller. See, I don't want to break anything. Look at all this stuff that I've got. Let me sell the weapons and armor real quick. I didn't even grab the Molotovs this time. Look at all this 1-star crap. This is just taking up... this is just taking up space. I don't mind selling this. That Furious Hatchet, though, that can go under the gun. Come on, somebody give me Furious. Not the hatchet. No, if it was a shovel. If it was a shovel, it'd be a problem. There would be words. Actually, yeah, I got the my original booze blade. The one I did a build video for last year. And then Fargasier's crochet mallet, which was supposed to be named the Croquet Mallet, but he spelled it wrong in his video. And then, of course, I've always got Dirt Nap. Yeah, Redliner, the nastiest switchblade in the game.
What are we gonna do, Pop?
That little switchblade murders. I think I got it from Vats Vixen,
Would you like a balloon?
of all people.
Would you care for a balloon?
Oh, well, so much for that. There. Now let's open up our party packs.
Telling me the same fortune. We'll pop your next balloon. How does she
What did we
always know?
get? Of course it's power armor. Yeah. Oh no, and then I got overkill? Overkill? Like, why?
They say he is the strongest bolt in the world.
At least it's weight. It's weight reduced. Yeah, it was overkill, and then there's a... Vampire's pipe revolver. I'm curious if I... Yeah, it actually weighs more. It's actually easier for me to hold on to this stuff in my inventory.
Show Moscow.
Lady G keeps
And this
telling
stuff
me
didn't
the
cost me
same
anything, so I don't mind dropping
fortune.
it
We'll pop
for
your
people.
next balloon. How does she always know?
Somebody will get some use out of it.
Show Moscow.
Every time I see Sooty Sawgill, I think of Slutty Sawgill. Oh, man. I don't know why I think that. It's like City Slawgill. Slooty Sawgill. MXR would be proud. Oh, did you make a new camp? I don't think I've seen this camp. But I've got an idea, folks. I think I have had about enough of Fallout 76 today because I got an early jump on this. I've been playing it most of the day. And I think what I'm going to do is I will take a break, get a meal in me, and what am I looking at? This looks like some crazy... Well, maybe crazy's not a good word to use. What am I looking at? This is very cubist. Is this something that you've only just started to make? But I'm thinking that I'm probably done with 76 for the day. I gotta be honest. Like, I've had my full of it, and we take a break, get a meal, and it's your Cubert home. All right, so at least I was right on one part. So there's no stairwell that comes up, and building on roof tiles, like that's for some reason it does not like it when I do that. Is this like one of those houses that you've got to like look at it from a certain perspective in order to understand it? Like those weird illusion coloring books or whatever they were, like vision. Like, is there a perspective? Because I noticed that you're using very specific walls. It looks like you're using, yeah, flipped walls. It's baffling. Baffling, I say. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll take maybe like a 40 or 50-minute break, and we will come back with another game. How do you guys feel about that? But I'm pretty much done. What's this say that Spen was playing Minecraft? Well, if that were the case, there'd be chests in here and a little cooking area. What is the well-kept weapons workbench? I have not... What is this one? I've never seen this workbench before. Oh, I didn't even put my demo card back. What do you guys say about that? Think I could come back maybe about, I don't know, maybe around 8 o'clock-ish? Let's see what the other camps are, too, while we're here. Because I didn't expect to be done with all of these challenges so early. So I was just like, well, I better get an early jump on them. And then I found out that, like a couple of them were way easier than I thought. What is that? I don't think I've ever seen that. Is this fireworks? Like a fireworks launcher? Yeah. Or is this a platform camp? This is a very strange build. Is it just like a collector? A collection? But yeah, I'm thinking about it. Just because, like, oh my god, I need food. We'll see what this camp is over here. Or is there a camp? Oh, did somebody just build on the bridge? Because I know this is a popular place to build on a... Oh, no. Oh, this isn't... This is just somebody's, like... I moved in here. Yeah, and put up a vending machine. With a little house. Oh, a little gatehouse. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's... This is all newbie building stuff, too. Somebody was like... Yeah, level 42. Here you go. Have some stuff. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap that up. I think I've pretty much, yeah, I've had my fill. I've had my fill of 76. I played it for several hours today, even like before, because yeah, I was like hanging out in Stabby stream earlier today, so trying to build a camp. Yeah. No, I mean, I encourage camp builders. Like, this is creativity in motion. Like, I'm all about that. Like some of the stuff I've made is like is embarrassingly bad. So like, this is not a judgment call. My very first house I ever built is, yeah, you see where this yeah, Lauren's that's where my very first house I built, like a little stilted house right in the newbie area, and every time I logged in, I could never enjoy it because somebody else was always there. But here, it was just like this little square BS shack that had, between these two trees right here, my very first, this is like 2022. I had a house. It looked like it was like a farmhouse that was set up like right here. And then I had a dock that would go... Eventually I got it so that it would cross completely over, so it looked like a little walkway bridge. And then it had like bits and pieces, like I was trying to like hang things over it to make it look like a canopy. So when you walk through it, there'd be like lights that were hanging down, and it was, the inside of the house looked like I got it out of a Cracker Jack box. And the reason why I built here was because there's so much wood in like this whole radius around me. There's so much wood. And I felt like there was never enough wood. And then like all my garden plots were all out here because I didn't want anybody messing with them. I thought people could steal the food out of your garden. So I had all of my stuff in here and all the tall grass. I had a very different impression of this game back then. So, but anyways, yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. I will return in a little bit, sometime a little bit later, at least 40 minutes from now, where we will get another game going, and we will have some fun and laughs and continue our night. See you then.
Through the dust and the ash, with horns held high, ran stashes through ruin where the raiders cry. We see a bone crumble beneath the fish tread. The world gone wrong, but the ground made dead. Through rubble, through the storm, I'm the beast at the wasteland form. No chain can't hold it, no barricade stand. The ram comes crashing through the land. Horned and wild, I got places to go. I charge through ruins, leaving a wasteland road. With each step I take, the ground starts to quake. The ram is a legend that no force can break. Through rubble, through the storm, I'm the beast at the wasteland form. No chain can't hold it, no barricade stand. The ram comes crashing through the land. Mutants quake when they hear my roar. Raiders scatter off as I break down doors. I'm king of the herd, but I'll always run free. Head down full charge, the wasteland's gotta flee. Through the rubble, through the storm, I'm a beast at the wasteland form. No chain can hold, with no barricade stand. When the ram comes crashing through the land.